I have returned. It's me, Act 2-9 TV. We've gotten to the second act. We just finished on our last broadcast. Oh my god, that Act 1 boss fight is one of the great boss fights I've ever had in any game. It was just beautiful. It's so good. Oh, so what I'm going to be doing now is just accumulating quests and find the Hyenic Raiders and destroy them. Oops, let me click on this. Vastiri Outskirts. Earning passage. Sure. So, let me just keep wandering around. I guess I'll go this way. Hey. Excellent. And you know, let's actually just take a moment to admire some of the art in the area. Look at how many particle effects are on my really simple armor. Oh, hey. Dang! And everyone else is just hanging out. Like, literally, you walk a few feet in, and this dude's chilling. Like, what? Can you imagine? You're just hearing death, and you're like, I'll have a seat and face the other direction. Oh, man. Boink. Before we move on, for those of you that are just watching on YouTube, one of the things that we were discussing before is how beautiful that Act 1 boss fight was, partly because it just keeps layering on more and more and more evocative, cool stuff. It's not that the Count said something cool and then was just a regular boss fight. He said cool things, he had a cool voice, he had a cool intro, there was a mid-fight transformation, the theme of Frost being presented in all these different ways, the poem that was read aloud during that shroud sequence, the music, the ending sequence where the hooded one, I don't even know what he did, he gave him tummy time, he gave him tummy rubs. That's such a funny image. There's this demonic dog who's like, oh, it's bleeding out, and he's just like, yes, tummy time. Just rubbing it. But I mean, the layering where, like, the poem, the beats of the poem indicated when you should dodge roll. And I mean, it was just beautiful. I was like pre-rolling based upon what I was hearing in the poem. Gorgeous. And I just love when games do, like, the drenched layers of storytelling. Because, I mean, I often hear people describe FromSoft games as being, oh, those games do environmental storytelling. Boom, done. Uh-oh. Hold on. Okay, let me, I need to do something really fast here. I urgently need to do this. And I think I did it. Done. Sent. I forgot to send someone a file that I needed to send. Yeah, a lot of people will say, oh, the Souls games it's just all about environmental storytelling, and they'll kind of move on. And I feel like that discounts what I feel like the FromSoft games like Elden Ring actually do well. Where they are just having they're just bombarding you with lore. With the enemies, what weapons they're using, how they are attacking you, how the environments are arranged, the ruins in the environments, the weird ways you need to traverse the environments. All those things relate to the story. You know, like in the Souls games. This is not exactly a spoiler, because it kind of alludes to it even in the opening cinematic. But there's an area in Dark Souls 1 called the Demon Ruins, because in the lore of Dark Souls, there's these, 4 great lords who saw that their kingdom was waning, much the way that, like, a fire burns slowly down to embers and then finally snuffs out. And so these four lords are trying to find ways to rekindle this flame that effectively brings them all the power and glory to have this massive, amazing kingdom. And so you enter into the Dark Souls world as the kingdom is slowly falling apart. And each of these main lords/bosses has been trying to fight against the impending snuffing of the Great Flame in the Great Kiln by trying to create fire in different ways. And so the Witch of Izalith tries to create an endless flame, and instead creates a giant monster that's endlessly belching out lava, and it floods the entire town with lava. And like, you know, that's cool sounding. Did it explain that to me in the game? Not especially. Oh yeah, I need 18 dexterity to wear Chimeric Peak. That's what the other thing was. Yeah. But, like, in the game, it doesn't sit you down and go, okay, Sean, I need you to understand this. Instead, you go into an area flooded with lava, and there's a giant monster called the Ceaseless Discharge that has lava pouring out of it. And when you destroy it, the lava in the area recedes, so you can actually begin to traverse areas you couldn't before. Now, to just shrug and go, oh yeah, they do environmental storytelling. That, like, so what's the right word for it? I don't know. It's just, it's like it overlooks how many extraordinary layers of stuff are in those games. Yeah, undersells it. There you go. That's the word I'm looking for. Thank you, everyone. I couldn't, my brain could not produce it. And I think that really makes me think a lot about what I loved so much about the boss fight. What is it? It's like Count Geonor? What's his name again? The very bad dog I defeated at the end of Act 1. Yeah, Count Geonor. Nice. Like, is it Geonor or is it Gonor? Let's go Nor, Team Nor. I love the Nors. Where'd these little guys come from? Is J sound Geonor? It is pronounced GIF, to be clear. I'm still right on the verge of wanting to do more ice magic. I'm committing to lightning because of my love for Absolution in PoE 1. Dude, just like freezing everything just seems so sweet. Gosh, no, that Count Geonor fight just had, like... Or... I'm gonna call him Count G, because that's easier. Count G, man, that fight was so layered. Music, voice lines, mechanics, poetry. Like, holy moly. I'm not... So, here's the thing. I am not so sure about Chain. Supported skills deal 50% less damage. I'm not so sure. Maybe it's good? Maltering says, honestly, you can use whatever element in the campaign you want. It's fine as long as you make sane synergy choices. Yeah, it's not about success. It's about awesomeness. Like, look at how sweet this is. Like that, and then I can cold snap and cold snap. Like, that's so sweet. Give me this. Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's almost like the greatsword wielder in Elden Ring. Alright, my lightning abilities deal a lot more damage, huh? Dude, and I actually think this is like a really interesting... I don't know why this never occurred to me. Like, what I'm about to say is maybe very dumb, but that's fine. It's par for the course here. Okay, so if you take a game like Elden Ring... in that game, you might have, like, super fast attacking short swords or knives. Cruel Talons. That's my guy, man. Dude, look at how sweet this is. And then I go close to them and then they start detonating. You might have like a super fast acting short sword or something like this. And then you have the super slow great swords, you know, and then the in-between weapons, you know, like a halberd, I don't know. And the basic trade-off is, do you want something that is fast and nimble, where you can like kind of sneak in, sneak out? Or do you want something that is way more damage, slower to use? And the greatswords are cool because it can stagger enemies and stuff. Wow, +1 to all melee skills? Don't have enough dexterity. Golem Knuckle. Alright, let's tuck these over here. I think my next node is a stat gem, so I think... Oh, it's not, is it? Huh? I might reconfigure this to be dex. I can do that. I'm basically going for this lightning. This increased attack speed. There's extra cold damage. Ooh. Yeah, I'm doing it. And so... And that's fun. I really liked using great swords in Elden Ring because it could like stagger enemies, and once they were staggered, I could, you know, interrupt their attacks, which meant that windows that might have looked too small while I'm staggering them, so that's okay. Or if they're blocking, I can just like shred their stamina and stance break them. Oh my god, it was so awesome. And it never occurred to me with elemental magic that you can do that categorically. You can say that ice or frost magic is more about chunkier, bigger, more dramatic, punchy effects. Which you have with things like, oh, I've frozen you, and then I cold snap for a burst of damage. You know, or one of these where I can... slower, but more impactful. That's so cool. Alright, we're running. I'm gonna start using some of these runes. So what does this rune do? So this is place into an empty rune socket in a martial weapon or armor. And martial weapon means what? Attack, axes, bows, claws, says. Okay, yeah, great. 12 lightning resistance, and I don't think I even have any sockets here. LOL. Storm rune. It never occurred to me to say, like, oh yeah, this is your slow, chunky magic. I don't know why it didn't occur to me, but that's cool, man. That's like a cool thing to say. Because it makes it even more resonant and evocative. Like, look at how long this takes to pop. It's so sweet. Alright. I'll be honest, lightning's pretty awesome too. Oh! Alright, well, I'm lazy. Jewel socket. Ostia Doom, level 19, coming up, baby. Showtime Tyler says, I'm so glad that you're enjoying yourself so much, Sean. Dude, it does feel good. Adam says no firewall. Yeah, screw firewall. I don't want that. Let me just make sure I actually have Arcane Tempo and Arcane Surge. Nice. Dude, I'm just having a really good time playing games lately. Anything happening in Hearthstone next week for you to play it? I've been playing Hearthstone so much off stream. So much. I'm really enjoying Hearthstone. It's great. And I have this sweet warrior control list. Oh! Oh! Oh, it's the Hyenic Raiders! Oh my god! Pack leader, up there. We're doing a Terran Warrior. I think I have the composition correct now. I was going for the Zola and Fizzle Infinite. But I think I don't actually need infinite value. I think I just need a little bit more punchiness near the end. Wrathbreaker. I'm gonna die. Yep. I got cooked, man. But I'm replacing... I replaced Zola with Boom Boss. Actually, there is an undetected thing here. I mean, I've never used this thing ever. I will never use the Mana Flask. Oh. Dude, oh my god, that's so fucking funny, man. I'm dabbling a little bit. That's fine. I think I'll draw out the bosses. Dude, I just got cooked by the Arrow Boys. That's a bad dog. Alright. To oncoming storms, I want to see Sean suffer through this one. How dare you? Oh my god, Oatmeal Prime! Dude, it's so good to see you, man. Oatmeal Prime says, I keep hearing Path of Exile being described as Souls-like due to the dodge. Do you have thoughts on mechanics in games adding dash-like to the end? I do, Oatmeal Prime. Let me die to this boss fight real quick, and then I'll tell you. It's these little arrow boys. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, that's insane. Alright, step one. Get me out of here, man. Oh my god. Is it infinite enemies here, man? It is. They just keep coming out. I know your patterns. I'm not sure if Arc is better or worse than Spark. I think we basically got it. Although I just keep messing up my dodges. My eyes keep feeling real dry because I'm just not blinking. Dude, it's really just the dudes on the high cliff. That's it. Wait, you say it's bugged out again? What's bugged out? Is it that I'm the greatest you've ever seen? I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm out. I'm running. I'm running. Alright, I'm done. What up, Zarka? Alright. Oatmeal Prime was asking, what do I think about games being described as blank-like? So I generally believe that genres are one of two things. One is a communication tool and a marketing tool to kind of roughly say, hey, if you purchase our game, here's what you're going to get. And to a lesser extent, I think this is increasingly the case. It used to be pretty tied to mechanics, but I don't really think that's the case anymore. So, like, you know, what is a CRPG? Well, it stands for classic RPG or computer RPG, depending upon when you're asking. It doesn't really explain any of the mechanics, but it's a sort of, it's an appropriated vibe of old school top-down isometric games like, I mean, most recently Baldur's Gate 3, but the old school ones would be like Fallout 1 and 2, Neverwinter Nights, Icewind Dale, things like that. And this is to contrast it with the open world RPG, like, you know, a lot of the Ubisoft games are. Or here, this is an ARPG for action RPG. And so, you know, I appreciate the fact that action RPG is a stupid term. Classic RPG or computer RPG is a stupid term. But because it is used with some consistency, it communicates effectively. And if you look at games over the last 15 years, there's a lot more genre blending that occurs. One of my favorite recent examples, and a game that all of you should buy and play, Marvel's Midnight Suns, was like taking card game mechanics with tactics battling and putting it into kind of like almost Persona-style life sim mechanics. It's like a really weird blend of stuff. And that game I use as an example because I think that it mechanically speaking, it uses cards. But it's not collectible cards, so you don't need to like buy packs like you would in Magic the Gathering. So it's not a card game. It's just card mechanics. And also there's like this main cathedral place. There's this hub where you can talk to everyone, and there's a lot of rich story and relationship and things and building that you can do there. And then you leave the hub to go on missions and come back. And so is it a story-driven game? A lot of story-driven games nowadays do not go hub, mission, hub, mission, hub, mission. Many story-driven games are just one continuous story playing out, a la God of War. And so I think that that is like the perfect example of a game. It's a perfect example of a game that didn't quite have the turn to communicate effectively. I think that specifically with Souls-like is, in a lot of ways, it's a stupid term, but when people hear Souls-like, it communicates a certain pace of combat. The idea that you need to watch animations, it's very punishing, it's very spiky, the success and failure. So I have heard people describe certain card games as Souls-like, which I would push back against. But I am okay with it. I think that there's a risk of going too far down this like genre name inbreeding, where you can wind up with something that it's just hard to understand unless you have enough knowledge. So, for instance, describing this game broadly as an action RPG, I think is okay, because action RPG has been used for a long time. RPG is used a lot to mean you gain levels and grow in power, so even if you've never heard of an action RPG, you're okay. And I think Souls-like is a nice genre term for niche people. Like, hey, it's like an ARPG, but it's more Souls-like ARPG. Oh, you know, in our circles, we use the term Souls-like a lot. But I'm trying to remember. There was a game that recently went to like beta called Supervive, and I'm trying to remember. They called themselves a neon apocalyptic hero BR, where BR stands for Battle Royale. So there's a neon apocalyptic hero Battle Royale. And when I read that, I went, what does that mean? Like, I play a lot of games. I don't even know what to do with that. And I think that if you are blending things, when I went to go look at it, it's a battle royale game, but you have top-down controls. Honestly, kind of like this game. So it's almost like you're controlling a League of Legends hero, and it's a battle royale. So I think that is an example of where doing too many genre combinations can be like tricky to just parse. So I don't know. That's what I think. That's what I think. there's Zarka. Gimme stuff. Okay, what do I want? Orb of Storms. I know that I can do some of the occult. Bone Storm. Swarm of Bones, Pain Offering. I really just don't want to do this. I want to stick to elemental magic. I think I'm just gonna do this. And I really want to get this clarity in my inventory working. Where's the hooded one? Hey. Okay. Healthy bone raiment. I think I do want both of these, just need a little bit more dexterity. So, let's see how these things feel in the stash. Found you. Whoops. Great. Alright, so if I go here, where's my next questo? Oh my god, do I not have a quest? I'm sorry, what? How can I be of service? Woo! The Ardura Caravan, let's go!
It's been too long since I felt the rumble of a caravan beneath my feet.
This is so sweet. Oh my god, look at the size of this caravan! Yo, this is sick! I'm over here! What's pulling this? How many horses? What is up here? No, I want to see the thing pulling. Where's the yoinker, man? Look, here's some onlookers. Oh, I bet it's horses. I see people be like, oh, day 9! It's a horse, isn't it? I knew it.
I am a seller. It must be hard for some to understand older traditions.
Oh, I see. Your reaction makes a lot of sense now. I see. I see that now. Oh, these aren't onlookers. Oh. Jesus. Okay. Wow. Wow, that's... Well, I guess that's still a lot of horsepower? Eh? I'm right in the way. Ooh. Oh my. And their arms are shackled. Ugh. Mmm. Ooh.
So, we betrayal.
Investigate areas of corruption. For glory, I guess. So how do I get there? Travel with the Ardura Caravan. Hello, hooded one.
Time is short. Make haste.
How do I make haste?
How?
Oh. I want to go to the Halani Gates. Alright. We're loading. Ghosty, I don't think anything needs to be done. I think it was all fine.
Have been closed. This has not the Halani. Fight to the last.
Alright. Are these actually people, or are they like zombie dudes? Down there. Out we go. Explore the area.
From what I can see, the Faridan have been preparing for war. This night, now, grows warm.
Alright. Dooshy, dooshy, dooshy. Da-na-na-na-na.
By Garukan!
Man, I would love more cast speed. Now that I know to use my mana. I almost want to turn health bars off again. I just love the art so much. Autumnal OC, so I'm so thankful I'm unemployed. If PoE 2 would have me quitting my job, not gonna lie. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. I only really play games when I'm streaming lately. JB says, I've always been interested in people's attitudes towards their job if they were to become wildly successful. If your game takes off, Microsoft comes in and purchases a studio for $1 billion, you have no financial constraints. Would you keep streaming, keep making games? Yeah, I honestly think I would not operate that differently. Because, like, here's the thing, JB's, like, pretty early on in my life, I was making more than I spent in a month. I don't have expensive tastes. Like, my car is 15 years old, and it's great. It's the Honda. It's a Honda Civic. It's fine. You know, I don't even really know how to go, ooh, I got a lot of money for that. Like, I will treat myself to a banging fancy-ass meal, for sure. Like, I love, like, once a year, going to one of those $300 a person meals. Awesome. Which, for the experience, is actually very affordable. Again, if you're doing it, like, once or twice a year, you can book yourself at, like, a Michelin star restaurant and get an insanely nice meal. I don't have interest in, like, those $10,000 meals. You know? Yeah, I only spend my money on calories. That's right, that's right. So, like, I've had a number of times in my life where I actually had to go, like, existentially, like, what do I even want out of life? Like, I remember there was a period where streaming was really taking off because Twitch had just introduced Twitch Prime, Twitch was growing. The price per streamer hour was going up, and it was like, oh wow, this is actually generating good money for proportionately not a shitload of hours. You know, because there is the situation to be in where you feel like you have to stream 60 hours a week just to make ends meet, you know. It was not like that at all. And it's like, okay, well, like, literally, how do I want to occupy my time if the money is doing okay? And I think that, and that was also after a big project that I was working on went busto. And, like, from an emotional and creative perspective, it really sucks to spend years of your life on a project and then have it explode. Oh, Razor Gas the Deadly. Hold on, let me just think about Razor Gas for a second. Elemental Resistance, oh my god. I need to get conductivity up, man. Garbo. Okay, so like... And so, like, you know, I had this huge project go busto, so I had all this time. And it was weird because I increased my streaming hours. This was the second half of 2016. I increased my streaming hours, and it's going good. But I don't know. There was a sense of just like, okay, but what really makes me happy? Because like making lots of money, that just is not. Again, I'm doing everything that I want. And if you're like, Sean, here's another $1,000 a month, I'm like. I mean, I recognize that with respect to saving and stuff like that, like, I'm not trying to imply that $1,000 a month, like, doesn't matter, but what I mean is that, like, if I'm paying for my rent, I'm paying for the entertainment I like, I am saving money. If you then, on top of that, said, oh, and what if you got $1,000 more a month? I would just, I don't know, put it in savings, I don't know. And so, like, for me, the threshold of the amount of money I need to be happy is quite low. And so I had to do, like, a lot of, like, soul-searching and digging to be like, okay, so what do I want to do with my time? And I think that the biggest lesson for me, was having really annoying fiddly problems. That's unbelievably enriching and thrilling for me. So, like, you know, oh, holy shit. I think running is faster than rolling away. That feels so good. So, you know, with that in mind, it's like, you know, Eric and I were like, hey, let's write our own little machine learning agent and implement something in, oh, is that one of those wide belts? Implement something in Unity. And that was sweet. The other one's way better. That was really fun. And I would, like, set up my little machine learning agent to train it right before I went to bed. And I would have my streaming computer and my main PC. All the CPU was just doing training all night long. And then I'd wake up, like, so excited every day. Just to see if my digital farmer had successfully learned how to plant crops and grow crops. And I mean, like, literally that feeling of, like, going to bed and waking up excited was just due to this fiddly little project that was making progress. And it was really annoying and involved, and the more time that I would give to it, the more learning I would get, and the more learning I would get, the more satisfaction I would feel. Because, like, for me, a big thing that just makes me happy is understanding. Whatever it is, just, I seek to understand. I mean, it's even funny, like, in conflict resolution, if I'm in, like, an argument with someone, there's a lot of contention. If I feel like I understand their perspective, it feels amazing. Oh my god. Yes, Sir Cheese says 3D printing does that for me. Yeah, no, I have buddies who do 3D printing. And it's like, oh man, I really want to try to make this custom 3D print for, like, my kitchen, because I have these really weird spices, like, they come in weirdly shaped bottles, and I want to create a little spice rack for these weirdly shaped bottles, and they'll make it, and it won't quite work, and then they'll, like, remake it, and it won't quite work again, and then finally they'll make it. Oh. Ow. This thing is actually really good, Vortex Crown. Lucas says, I'm excited to bake sourdough in the morning. Yeah, no, I have a friend who's, like, super into just learning how to cook. So, like, you know, they literally custom made, sorry, I do way too much game dev stuff. I'm just like, it's a custom made, it's a bespoke noodle. No. Handmade ramen. And then cooked it and made the soft-boiled eggs and the pork chashu and all that stuff. Just because they're interested. And they'll, like, roll out the noodles, and crinkle them and prep them, and then, like, boil the ramen and go, it's not good, let me do it again, and, like, do it again. I mean, that... And, I mean, that's awesome. Ooh, Wallace, have I explored any of the crafting yet? You know, I haven't. Let me actually do that in a little bit here. Modded noodles, yeah. I'm flirting with Britt. You have to understand. You have to understand that if I'm in the middle of a live broadcast and I have the opportunity to flirt with Britt, like, sometimes you just gotta... You gotta do it. Oops. This is what I want. Dexterity. 18 dex? How much do I have? 17 fucking dexterity? So this is lightning resistance, more or less. Wait a damn minute. Have I debated myself? I actually don't even know how armor works. I like this one that's gained 6 life per kill. I mean, it's a lot when there's these, you know, you're getting swarm mode. Where's the studded Great Club? Oh, it's right there. How do I turn this on so it's always on? You know, it's fine. Sweat the small stuff. Dude, there is the single-player gamer in me that's like, I need to explore every nook and every cranny, but I don't need to do that, right? I swear to God, this stuff used to be showing up full. Dude, Bombay TV, Path of Exile 2 has a magnificent... Z, that's what I must have pressed. Oh, whoops. Rimwrath.
Didn't break a sweat.
Here it is. Crackling quarterstaff? Huh? Boo! But yeah, no, so I mean, finally navigating my way back to the question of, like, what would I do? Like, let's imagine we launch our first game and immediately all the money goes straight into my account. Doesn't even go to the company, just goes to day 9 and I'm a billionaire now and I walk away. Poof. What would I do with my time? I would immediately want some sort of fiddly project to work on. And this is actually one of the reasons why I was interested in, you know, making a game studio. Is if this game succeeds, Alright, I just want to make another game. And it will be annoying and stupid and require a lot of conversations to figure out how to bring it to life. But I just find that wildly compelling. And I mean, streaming is almost... I have a hard time even telling if streaming is tiring. I've been doing it for so long, I don't even know what it's like to not have, you know, 20 to 30 hours of my life minimum uploaded to YouTube every week. Uh-oh, it's... Dude, I love it. I'm starting to use my mana more. Or my mana flask more. Exalted Orb.
There is power in this object.
Augments a rare item with a new random modifier. Normal items. Rare. Unique. I mean, part of me is like, I should absolutely not use it on one of these. So how much money do I have? I have enough to gamble. Yeah, I'm gonna gamble. Maybe I'll get a rare ring, you know? Maybe I'll use a rare ring. We haven't used any orbs yet.
Quickly.
Quirk, quirk, quirk.
Hello.
Do I even want this again? This is... Dude, whatever. Get out of here. What? Because this is 6 life per enemy killed, which I actually think is very good. Yeah, whatever. So then we're gonna go to the stash. We're gonna... Okay, so let's actually just look at what even are these things. Is magic item to a rare item, adding 1 modifier. All right. I mean, it's pretty fun. This upgrades it into a rare, so I could even just... I see. Runner's wrapped sandals of plunder. I mean, why not? Dude, let's do it. I have 6 random modifiers. So let's do this. This is Orb of Alchemy. Raise a normal to a rare with 4 modifiers. Yo, this thing seems sick. Augments a magic item with a new random modifier. Oh, wow! I could have been doing this for a long time. Nice. So, like, if I just do it on this one. No more space for mods. I wonder how you know how many mods it can hold. So let me see if it says... Magic items can have 2 modifiers, proofs and suffix for items can have 6 modifiers. Got it. Alright. Oh, yep, spray bottles down. Yeah, I'm not asking for backseat advice. I am just sharing my thought process. So to a martial weapon or armor. Oh, dude, I should have been reading these for a long time. Alright, so these are shards. I have 2 exalted orbs. Wow. Man, I'm not even paying attention. This is great. I'm gonna use one. Let's do this. Let's make this rare. Cold resistance? I'm amazing. Look at that. Hold on. Exalted orb. I'm smarter now. Hold on. I'm gonna get real smart boots. 12 max mana? Well, that's terrible. All right. I guess I'll just use another one. I don't really care. 24% increased energy shield is the best boots ever! Oh my god, why am I not only spending this? Alright, so you can have 2 modifiers on there? More life. Feeling good about that. Wait, where's Gamble Man? Where's Geed?
My wares are renowned.
This is... Oh my god, this game is incredible. More life regen per second? That's better than... Oh, no, it isn't. 15% fire resistance. Oh my god, look at these. Look at my shoes. Oh, if you want a pair, it'll cost 323 fat ones. All right, backseat me. Who has the gamble?
I will tell your tale.
What is the name of the gambler? Rihanna. Okay. There's Asala. Wait. You have to unlock them? Boo. Boo. Alright, well. Save to gamble another day. Oh, dude, what other things can I just... Oh my god, I want a ring so bad, man. Doombane. Torment Urge. Oh, this is killer. I love it. There's a normal to a rare. 4 modifiers? I don't know. I want to do that.
Hello.
Hello. Hi. What? Hello. Okay, so where's your normal item? Level 6 lightning bolt. Is that different than this? This is arc? I mean... Alright. Okay, it's gamble time. Alright, what is this one? Normal to rare? Oh my god, I did it. Oh my god, I literally did it. I was keeping this because it has 70% increased attack speed. This has 16% increased cast speed. And now I'm going to just disenchant this thing. I literally just transmuted it, man. That feels awesome to be that wasteful on air. Oh my god, the dream. And I also have Lightning Bolt. Ooh! What do I want to level up? Frost Bomb, of course. Solar Orb. I actually would love to be backseated. I love Frost Bomb. Should I try out Solar Orb? Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I don't even know why I asked. Solar Orb seems really sweet. So what does Lightning Bolt even do? Cast time. So, Arc. Haha, Ghosty. And the bot goes wild. I think I actually have a level 1 support gem in here or something. Oh. So I'm mostly going to leave everything alone. Sorry, Flame Wall. You absolute loser. 4 is 4 abilities. Let me do this. Alright, nice. Oh my god. I forgot how much more fun things are when you're gambling. I forgot. So... this is the right choice. Huh. I mean... use this for a little bit. Why not? What a useful checkpoint. Oh, that's right, Sun 9. Here comes the sun. Da-na-na-na. Dude, this is a mini absolution, isn't it? Where am I even trying to go here? Maybe down here. That's very... it's very awesome. Oh my god! Insanely awesome. Holy goodness. Uh-oh, I'm sorry, is that an iron ring? With 1 modifier? 13 to fire resistance? Oh my god. And ice. I do not care at all if I am in a situation where this is not optimal. Lightning, like, all the elements coming in. Dude, look at how insane this feels. This is so good. I don't even know whose is whose. Oh, I can long range this? Because I can't do that with this orb. Modern mine. Do you want a classic mine, or would you consider something more modern? Wow. Down the hash. Oh, my God.
This
Crimson.
mine was sealed with some still inside. Corruption seems to have taken them.
As usual. Crimson Falconer says every time I see Lightning Bolt, all I can imagine is that meme with the LARP guy yelling, Lightning Bolt! Dude, it's so good. Lightning Bolt! Lightning Bolt! Lightning Bolt! Let me tell you, that guy in that video rules. Someone understood the assignment, which was to have a blast. The fact that you have tools to get out of a situation like that is so good.
Didn't break a sweat.
Get another Exalted Orb. Dude. I'm just maxing out that stuff, man. I'm not saving nothing for a rainy day for nothing. I'm gonna arc through these turkeys a little bit. I realized something. This doesn't cost mana. So Arcane Surge doesn't do anything. And that is an issue. Dude, look at how well those layer. Like, literally just doing this, 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 and the Frost Bomb. This is the game. Investigate the mine. All right. Do 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 do. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh my God! I'm taking damage. Red Claws. Visored helm? Get out of here. Can't even afford it. Bam. Get him, 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 get him. Dude, I mean, this lightning bolt effect is so fun. I wonder if... Okay, backseat me for a moment. Does this game have absolution by any chance? I shouldn't have asked for backseating. I blame the users. Actually, wait, I can even check. Oops, not here. Oh, I left it. I'm gonna try to go back to using Arc. I think my DPS will be higher. I like being able to activate Arcane Surge for the move speed. And obviously the cast speed's great too. Because, I mean, if I start speccing into cast speed, I'll just proc Arcane Surge way more. No absolution yet? Boo. I love that. Just the like the audio literally is the best sensation. I'm gaming.
Victory is mine.
All right, now how do I get over to there? Alright, lightning gives more lightning resistance. Dude, I can get 7 energy shield. Yo. Honestly, gaining 6 life per enemy killed is just insane to me. It's just insane to me. The pacing of this game compared to Path of Exile 1, it opens up so much more. Like, oh my gosh. The fact that in fights, just the fact that there's a little bit longer for things to die means I can actually just look at stuff. Oops. And make decisions and process. Like, in PoE 1, I would have just died right here, I think. I kind of suspect that because Spark has a half-second cast time, and this... I might even be able to get, like... I suspect that if a Spark has a really low cast time, it can just activate the orbs, because these orbs shoot off an arc every time I cast a lightning ability. Dude, all the elements at my disposal feel so good.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Oh. Oh. I don't want to go up the cast. I think I want to go up the cast speed branch here. There's this other cast speed thing here. Where is cast? Speed. A little bit everywhere, huh? Because, I mean, I'm literally going to plow on to get up to here next. Maybe I won't do this yet. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go up this thing next and then do the 20% chance to chain an additional time. Because, like, everything I'm doing is chaining. Diving Civilization 7 when it comes out? Why, yes. Yes, I am. I'm actually playing it a little early. Got a little nice sponsorship tomorrow to play it before it drops on the 11th. Always pick up the item before killing the enemies. These things are trash. I should never pick them up. I know how it interacts with chain support. I assume it would just stack on top. Oh yes, a checkpoint. I will say the. Oh yeah, that's a good looking checkpoint right there. Yeah, I think that one of the things that I love is that I can just chat and play this game so much more easily than I can do with, like... Actually, I tend to be drawn to games where I get to do that. I mean, even Hearthstone, when it's my turn, sometimes I can only think about the game. Oh, dude. I don't know. All right. I just can't believe how good this is. I literally am in disbelief at how just good the video game is. It's so good. Like, this is maybe the best... I was saying this yesterday, but I think I still agree with myself. I think this is maybe the best introductory experience for an ARPG of all time. I thought it was his hands down best Diablo-like ARPG campaign I've ever played. Diablo-like? How dare you? And dude, look at all the healing that I will get just off this one item. It's so nice. Ooh. Oh, what is this guy? Raja, the Dread Engineer? Doom circles. Awesome. Awesome. Resurrect, baby. Oh, shit. I put my charm away. Well, I guess I'm on fire now.
What is the difference?
Help me. She's insane.
You'll burn, not again, scum. Burn, burn. Stand still.
I'm trying not to cast too many effects. Oh my god, LeMayo, I get one shot. Get in the portal, get your charm. What are my resistances at? My, that's not very good. Ho 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 ho. New random modifier. Accuracy rating. Ah, gross. Lightning resistance, nice. Anyone got any rings? Yeah, I mean that's pretty terrific. Humming Iron Ring of Plunder, this thing sucks. Anyone sell any rings here?
Yes.
Yes. Alright. Dude, crafting, gambling this game, so fun.
Who goes there? My wares are renowned.
What do these people even frickin' sell, man?
Sands guide you.
Sounds...
How can I advise you?
How can I advise you? Not in town.
What?
None of this matters. Alright. So Flame of Night says, can you explain why the crafting / gambling is fun? I feel like I just don't get it. That's actually an interesting question. Why is that so fun? That's fun. I think the way I will describe it, Flame of Night, is that it is, in general, gambling's fun. Is a general thing. Like if I say I'm going to flip a coin, call it heads or tails, that's fun. And in the normal gameplay, like let's take for instance these gloves. I've had these gloves for a while. Actually, let me do another one. Humming Iron Ring of Plunder. This adds 1 to 6 lightning damage to attacks. 8% increased rarity of items found. I don't care about any of this. I don't care.
Now you pay with your life.
I gotta walk away from this person. She's loud as hell. So, like, if I just played for a long time, occasionally rings would drop. And I think that this is a generalized kind of fun that I have in these games. Ooh, there's a new item that dropped. I want to see it. Is it better than what I got? Oh, okay, let's keep playing. Oh, there's a new item. Is it better than what I got? Nah, let's keep playing. And then you eventually find the good item and you're like, huzzah. So, I think that what's really fun about the crafting things is it creates a way to do a slightly more controlled, targeted gamble. So, like, I like these boots due to that top text, 10% increased movement speed. That's why I like it. So it's kind of fun to just jam a bunch of value onto it. Woo! And all of a sudden, it's a different kind of gamble. It's a very targeted kind of gamble. But I want to note, when you get an item, it just has these stats. When you use a lot of the crafting currencies, it adds more stuff. So this thing, I think, had 2 or 3, and I added 3 more, up to 6. So in a sense, it's gambling, but it's more like upgrading, and it's like more targeted. That's why I like it. So for instance, I would love this Humming Iron Ring of Plunder. I would love to turn this one into Or just get a basic ring and turn into a rare ring. That's what I would love. I lived! I don't understand the pattern, but we lived. Woo! Dude, the voice acting in this is so good. I mean, you really get the sense of someone who's like really lost it. That's how I'm gonna go. I'm sorry, is that a level 6 uncut skill gem? Let's go. Thawing Charm grants immunity to freeze. Use when we become frozen. What, Dyad crossbow? I don't even know what that means. Oh. Oh, you know.
Get me out of here!
Luce says, I think the voice actor was on fire. Oh my god, that's so funny.
Winds praise you.
Risu. Faradun Defector.
1,000 praises, my friend. I thought I would die here.
Alright.
Please take me back to your caravan, and I will tell you anything you want to know.
You better let me gamble.
Just don't touch me, Farid.
Can you go in?
Cool winds.
Do you just show up here? Are they there? Did they beat me? Hey! I did it! Woo!
This...
I know what he intended. The Halani gate, but there is another.
Hold on.
Scylla.
What are my options?
Cool wind. Be brave. Make a choice.
Oh, random ring. Dude, yes. All right, hold on. I believe in delayed gratification.
So, the outcasts have raised our sit. Let us. You have your orders.
All right, hold on, hold on.
How can I be of
How can I be a...
Speak up. I will tell your tale.
I will tell your tale. I won't tell your parents. Okay.
Quickie. Think carefully.
All right, that looks good. 9% increased cast speed. Get in there. Plus 20% lightning resistance? That's... I'm sorry, that's amazing. 43% lightning resistance? Man, I'm huge. No! Not rarity of items found! Come on! No! You guys are like, that's good? It's not cast speed. I don't want to hear it. But day 9, you have to understand that in terms of the value of time... No, I'll just play for 10% more minutes, alright? I don't want the future opportunity to get better loot. I want to be stronger right now. That's what I care about. Future Sean can suck a fat one. Present tense Sean is the only thing that matters. Yeah, no, thank you, Wild Arbor. Says, no deeps, no good. Thank you. Lucis rarity equals gambling. I like to think of myself as someone that only bets when they know they're going to win. I cheat, in other words. I'm gonna take a little break because I have to use the restroom. When we return, we're going back in. We're going to the Traitor's Passage. All right, give me uno momento.